Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be one of the first videos I've done in front of the computer desk in a long time. So last Friday, my mum recently had a hip replacement. Don't worry, she's doing fine. Obviously, been taking up and help take care of her throughout the week. Adding to that, Cass, obviously my dog, isn't getting any better. Took her to the vets today. And they were talking about prices and, don't ever get a pet, man. Or don't ever get a dog. Holy shit. You spend 7 years of them and then all of a sudden your whole world comes crashing down. Obviously, the price range is absolutely diabolical. I'm in a very tricky situation at the moment of where and what I do. I love my dog to pieces. I've been non-stop crying for the whole of today. Obviously, if you have a pet or a dog or a family member pass away, you would understand the true bond you have, with them. I'm gonna take her to the vets tomorrow again for a extra checkup, which I think it is, because the lady said they wanted to keep Cass in for hospitalization, however the fuck you want to call it. Basically staying in hospital and seeing how she gets on, putting a price tag of £1,500 on it. And I was just like, but I can't afford that. And she goes, well, I can see where we go with the tablets. I said, yeah, but where do we go from the tablets? And I'm in this kind of... I feel so helpless. I feel so useless. The one thing you love the most, your child, your dog, your family member, or whatever, and you want to take care of them and do the best for them. And when they ask for such a large sum, what happens when you don't have it? The scary part is you pay £1,500 for my dog to go in, but then by the time they're finished and done a test, blood test, scans, whatever, I could end up looking at a 4 or 5 grand price tag. And I don't know. Look, obviously, I treat you lot like family. I would never quit YouTube on you lot. There's just a lot for me to process and think about, it's a tough time, it's a domino effect. It's one thing after another. It's time, and yeah. Anyways, enough of that. You've had 3 minutes of me moping and whatnot, but look, some of you will care, some of you won't give a shit. It depends on how close you are with me. But yeah. Today's episode, we're gonna basically... Everyone knows I've been waiting on Dragon Ruler for a bloody good long time now. We now have, obviously, Mitsurugi. Personally, I'm going to be honest, I don't really know what they do. All I know is they're actually quite solid and pretty decent. But I am a big fan of the reptile cards, though, but we'll see. I don't know how expensive that will be or what it actually runs with, but I'm really here for the Dragon Rulers. The Dragon Ruler deck and cards, I think their artwork's fantastic. I have come to learn that I am a dragon lover through and through. I absolutely love dragons. Look at all the decks that I run. They're heavily focused around dragons. Whether it's fusions, whether it's XEs, whether it's synchros, with blue eyes. We'll see. But I'm still going to persist. I'm still going to stick with the Tenpai build. I know a lot of you are giving me stick for it. Initially, I was going to go for Gem Knight, and then they announced that. So, yeah, we kind of ran with it. But this is the ideal build we've got. This is obviously Menace's deck build. I'm going to be honest. There are adjustments and changes that I want to implement into the deck build, because I feel like as good as Red Reboot is, it's not my kind of go-to play. I like the idea of having Infinite Imperm at 2. I like having Dominus, just in case we're up against Malice, Blaster I could sack off. Gold Sack's going to 1 soon anyway, so we can bin that off. Lancia at 3 will do. Hydra, Fadra. Initially I wanted to consider running Fadra at 2, just because it's kind of like, it's not the shittest, but it's not the best, the worst type thing. Call by the Grave at 2, just in case. But yeah. I probably would go... The thing is, the Full Loss kind of backs up the Maxi as well. Dora Dora. I just need to drop 1 card, ideally. And I don't really know what I want to go with. Cool Buy at 1 probably wouldn't be as bad. You know. But we'll see, we'll see. Ideally, this is our kind of adjustment build in our own way. But yeah. There's a question for you all. In terms of the latest set, what deck are you looking to build? Are you going after the Mitsuguri, or are you still going to run Malice? Because, yeah, I don't know how powerful Mitsuguri is. I don't even know how good Dragon Ruler is. It's something I'll have to play test myself and see where it goes from there. But here we go. This is perfect. Honestly, when you haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh for so long, it looks so good to return back to it. I don't know why. It's just such a breath of fresh air. Nah, just let Fua play off. Wow. Okay. Well, Maxi now then. Mate, if they're going to go Math Mech, then I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it. There's a reason why I tend to go with Fua to try and be Ashed or Cool Bite. Honestly, any time I play fucking these two, I get drolled. I didn't realise how powerful and consistent Droll is. Which is quite surprising. But I have missed the audio effects here. But now you end up in this situation where they're going to special summon 62 different monsters. You're going to sit back and watch it. And you don't get no benefit of a draw phase. I think from now on, I think we hold off on the Maxi. We let the Fua play through. Let a couple of special summons play out, and then see if Droll triggers after the first draw. If not, then that's when we Maxi. Because we lost 2 cards at the cost of 1 Droll. And this fine, we have Ultimate Slayer anyway, you know what I mean? So even if they did go for their play, we do have ourselves Tri-Brigade. So that way, if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can draw 1 card, then place 1 card from your hand on the bottom of the deck. But more than likely, we will go for... Man, this Maxi is so fucking annoying. Can we turn this shit off? Is it... Okay, the Save Worm can negate the first spell. Oh man, this is fine. We clutch. Bosh. Told you. Alright. Enough of this shit. Alright, let's do this real quick. This will get negated off the Save Worm anyway. Okay. So what you sending now? So you sent the Save Worm last turn. So what do you send in place? Okay. Oh, it's Firewall Dragon Well, I didn't see that coming. Wow. Alright. Do that. The good thing is, you can activate monster effects to the Ultimate Slayer. Goodoosh. To be honest, we should have saved Lightning Storm anyway, personally. Send Garura. Garura triggers. Oh, wow. Okay. Hydra. Did I just want to... Yeah. The satisfaction. Personally, I think the Lightning Storm we didn't have to worry about, but at least I kind of know that they can... That's crazy, though. The fact that that deck can trigger the effect to send the Firewall defense. That's perfection. Beautiful. Beautiful play. Beautiful. Alright, let's go. The thing is... Obviously, Dominus Impulse does shut down a few of our cards if we were to activate it without it being set. Okay. I'm curious. If you had to pick one deck for the rest of your life, what deck would you pick? Shit. Okay, that's fine. We'll turn this off. Let me think. We will have to go after Duo Drive on the Imperm. It's not the end of the world. It's fairly okay. But yeah. Okay, detonate it to the graveyard to bring out. Thing is, I feel like interrupting that is so pointless. Yeah, man, we just imperm duo drive and then we imperm detonate on our turn. We're golden, mate. We're golden. Don't worry about it. Let them cook. Okay, Ice Rise EL. Leading into a special summon. Or they go Node. Oh, Star, that's the one. Star can then set the spell into Cross. Oh, food stuck in my tooth, man. Right, now we're going to imperm. Imperm that. Thing is, if you imperm... My computer just randomly... Oh, don't bug out on me now, man. Come on. I know I've been neglecting you, but fuck me. Okay. Can they go duo drive again and trigger duo drive a second time or not? But then also they'll be given a lot of resources for that though. Unless they go detonate and just pass. Fine by me. Let them attach. Okay. Into Node. Node gonna send a card. Special summon and then Baguska play. No? Okay. I'm quite surprised. That's just typical my luck, man. Alright, imperm. Well, after you. We're kind of stumped here, aren't we? We're fucked. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. We're fine. It all depends, actually. Because if they have plasma, we're dead. Don't have plasma. Their plasma. GG. Psych. Red reboot, baby. It's a big cost, but massive reward. Get that shit back face down. Come at me with that shit. Who do you think you are? Oh, you're gonna red boot my red reboot. Crazy. Crazy stuff. Sacrifices need to be made. I actually completely forgot about Cross. I ain't even gonna lie. I completely forgot about Cross. Lol. Dumbass. Yeah, man. That actually is a slap in my face, really. Because you got to think, if they activate that, they pop these. I red reboot. They red reboot. Can you red reboot a reboot? Okay. It's crazy that I pulled 4 trap cards. So I think I only run... Yeah, 6 traps. Damn. To be honest, they've got game, regardless. We won't... yeah, mate. Even if I activate something, they just pop a card on field. Let them have it, let them have it. We ain't doing anything around about that. Like, I enjoy red reboot, but I think it should go to 1, personally. 1 red reboot. But then I feel like I'm wasting a red reboot because I crafted a second one for this reason. Cool, but I don't really care too much about. The problem is, with Dominus, it locks you out of, obviously, the light, earth, and wind. Which is why we should probably go 2 of those. To be honest, we run loads of cards. With Dominus Impulse, yeah, it cuts us off lots. We lose our Lancia, we lose our Meows, we lose our Fulos, we lose our Maxi. The Dominus just works, though. It works really well against Malice. I know I'm putting all my eggs in one basket here, but it does. Obviously, we've got the Ultimate Slayer play as well. I'm just trying to think, is there... I would love to run Super Poly again. I would. You know, it's my ace in the hole. It's my banger card. I just don't know where we go with it. Because a lot of the cards benefit massively off Ultimate Slayer. Ultimate Slayer is kind of our GOAT card, really. And I'm really loving the card. I think it's so sick. The fact we have a little animation for it. No. I completely forgot that I used all of my materials yesterday on starting to craft Gem Knight. So all my super rare materials are pretty much in the dustbin. Shit. Okay. This is like, mate, this is literally like last duel. Apart from the 3 spells are 3... No, 3 traps are 3 spells. Okay, apparently that worked. I don't know what they were running, but I am curious to see what we can work with. Hit Coffee. What is this? Fiends... it's branded. Branded Fiendsmith. What is this? Each time your opponent's special summons a monster, send the top 3 cards your opponent's deck to the graveyard. That's not bad for a first to go. But isn't that kind of in relation to that other card? You know, the tower that mills cards as well. I don't know the cards massively, but yeah. Also, we haven't had a chance to talk about it, but how do we feel about the ban list? I know we've obviously had our occasional live stream as well. And it's weird because I talk to you like we're live streaming, you know. But once I've got things under control with my life. So at the minute, I feel like I'm drowning in the sea. Every time I get a bit of breath air, I'm pulled back down. Okay, so we have 1 interruption. Couldn't be a Dominus though, could it? Question is it going to be Dormouse Horus? Okay. I do miss the Horus engine. I think it's one of my favourite engines, personally. I think it's so freaking cool. Okay, King Sarko. Thing is, personally, even with King Sarcophagus anyway, you can send Happy, you can then send the Dia to Wef or whatever. I sent another MC, okay. Special summon these 3. And just leave them on the board. They work for themselves. You don't have to XZ. I know you can, but they work better for themselves. You know, Mseti can send a card from the field to the graveyard. You've got Happy, which can target 2 cards in the graveyard. Target 2 cards that are banished from the graveyard. Either add both to the hand or shuffle. I know this might sound a little far-fetched, yeah. But I did talk about having an engine to get back Chandra if it's banished. What if we ran, look, hear me out here, yeah? What if we ran, it's a lot of a package to add into Tenpai. Horus, but then I suppose what we would need is Happy to be out and a monster effect to activate. Oh no, not a monster effect. Do I imperm here? What do you do? Wow, holy shit, you are strong. They're level 8. This deck actually might be worth copy and pasting, you know. He's going to cook. If another card you control leaves the field by opponent while this is in the monster zone, you can target 2 cards. Oh, okay. For some reason I thought it was... I'm thinking Kashtira with monster effect activation. I'm going to be honest. I'm a little nervous. Are they going coach trainer? They are. Okay. I don't know if Regenesis have a counter of traps from the hand. Okay, there is no counter to the trap. Okay, that's fine. At least we shut down the Coach King. That's fine. Leading into a Regenesis Sage. They kind of remind me of Kashtira though. Just the way they come out. Whoa. If they brought out Sage prior, what the fuck's going on here? Oh, Vanity fucking Ruler. You fucking rat, man. How are these cards not banned, man? Look at his smug little fucking face. Oh, man, I punched that fucking Noah looking wig off his head, man. Cool. What the fuck do we do here? How the fuck do you win this then? How the fuck? You can't special summon, so the whole extra deck's locked off. Oh, this is awful. You are the biggest cop block. And I can't say much because I'm running Tempai, but fuck me. You are a pain in the dick. Ugh, Konami, man. We're so fucked. Mate, what a vile fucking card. Your opponent cannot special summon monsters. Is that a joke? A card to fucking spank over your fucking... I couldn't have got Lightning Storm or anything, could I? Lightning Storm would have been perfect for us. I don't think we win this. We're dead. A literal one-sided battle. What the fuck? Should we just throw... I think we just throw the towel in now, right? Mate, they literally just go battle phase. As a duelist, I cannot, like, I know I'm running Tempai, but it's only because it's Malice format and also Dragon Rulers. I've always said that. But Vanity Ruler, anything that prevents special summons or anything like that, like pure, like, stun is tolerable. Stun's okay. But Vanity Ruler, Majesty fucking whatever it's called. Does it even show you what it's related? No, I don't. Majesty's Fiend, all that shit, man. Burning a fucking fire, man. He knows I can't do anything off of whatever I do. Our best play, honestly. Do we have Sangan Common and Sat in hand? Yeah, we're done, man. But then again, to be honest, what more could we have done? Like, even if I'd gone Fadra, yeah, and set Fadra on the field, Dingarusu would have banished it anyway. Oh, that's annoyed me. Because I was actually hyping up the deck, and then I saw that fucking ratty card. The fact it can be ran at 3 is insane. It's pure, like, I'm not going to say it's stun, but it's fucking good, man. Spell card Soul Exchange is even more insane. It kind of reminds me of, obviously the original Soul Exchange, but like, Monarchs. Immediately after this effect resolves, tribute summon one monster, and you can tribute a monster to your opponent controls even though you do not control them, but it cannot be tributed this turn. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, your opponent can apply this effect. Card's preceding effect. It's interesting that it can't be tributed. I thought that was going to be an ultra rare. I'm going to copy it because it kind of seems very dirty to use, and I'm not ruling it out to potentially trying it out in the future. But that is filth, man. That is pure filth. Thing is, it's not massively expensive. I can afford it. But for me, I don't like the idea of being 41. So I'll go that. But yeah. Problem is, isn't the set that's leaving? Right, let me delete all these ones. That's Regenesis Cantera. Do they run very similar? Yeah, they don't run the stun play though. They run very similar cards, evenly matched. Super polymerization. Okay. Every time I think I'm getting, you know, obviously I was speaking about doing the Sky Striker Tenpai version as well. I don't think we're going to need that now if Dragon Rulers come in. I don't know. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. Personally, I can't build every deck, you know what I mean? Why did I... Yeah, I did recently craft them. You know, the thing is, why did Dragon Ruler have to release now? Of all the time in the world they can release it. And the thing is, one of the issues that I keep saying about, we need to know what's in the decks. If you run one deck, you're fine. If you run fucking 30 or 35 decks, you need to know what cards are in a deck so you don't dismantle them. Konami, look. I just need to know, you know? The thing that's crazy, yeah, if... Oh, okay, this is the set that's leaving. Okay, that's fine then, that's fine. Whichever, whatever. I thought it was getting rid of, like, the Regenesis set. Oh, 34 days left for that one. Okay. Oh, God, 4 days left. Eesh. I'll be honest, they're all 4 days. For fuck's sake. Am I really about to commit? I don't like the idea of not having a stage. Fuck it, I'm doing it. I don't like to miss out. I didn't really need that, but yeah. To be honest, I don't think we're gonna massively have enough to be able to I don't know, I could be wrong. You know what I mean? Oh man, that's some nostalgia there, Siriayu. Okay. I will eventually own all the structure decks, but... Okay. The thing... Why did Dragon Rulers have to come now? Like, I wanted to build Regenesis, I wanted to build Gem Knight, and I want to build Dragon Ruler. But the problem is... You know? It's annoying because 2 of the sets are in this as well, which is the frustrating part. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be back, obviously, before you know it. And hopefully tomorrow goes well. Look, thanks for being such an amazing community. Obviously, I will be posting more Master Duel content through and through. Adding to that as well, obviously members. I know I've been slacking on the member-only content on Saturdays. I will obviously start working on that a lot more once I've got my life in order. But thank you for supporting the channel. Massively, it means a lot to me, you know, and it feels nice knowing that there's so many people that care about me, because for a good while I didn't think, you know, I don't know, I just thought I was floating through life and it is what it is, you know. Like, I don't know. I ain't gonna get soppy on you at the end of this video, but look, thank you. Yeah, it means a lot. Take care of yourselves.